Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. France with the corner, they're first. England have the great chance! Corner number 2 then. Olise with the short one. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. So, third corner of the game. Olise plays it short. Zaire Emery. Camavinga! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That'll be a throw. Now it's Rashford. And it's Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Olise. And it's Koundé. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Camavinga. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Mbappe. Chouameni played into space. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
And that's going right the way across. Bellingham going forward. Camavinga. Well played, well sorted out. England are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Takes a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Barcola. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Lewis Skelly. Rice. It's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Saliba. Zaire Emery. Camavinga. He's in a great position here. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Chouameni. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kane, can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. They're urging him to shoot. Goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
They've played it short. Now this could be a... Saka! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
Not the most accurate pass. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. Upamecano. Chouameni looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! And he's there to get it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery! Lacking in accuracy.
Zaire Emery probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Camavinga. Hernandez.
Oh, great feet, that.
Mbappe. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Bellingham. And this is Kane. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
France really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Alexander-Arnold. Saka. Nice defending, physical and effective. And here's Barcola. And that has found him in acres of space. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. Alexander-Arnold. Good pressure, determined, intense. He's in one-on-one. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saka. Saka ventures forward. Oh, nice touch. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now this could be a chance. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He's having a good look here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
And the shot! It's a goal! And the game has liftoff. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
You thought it was coming. 1-0. Look at chance, surely! In he goes again. Oh, good finish. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
And again! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rice. Plenty to aim at. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Hernandez. That has not gone well. Zaire Emery. Good ball, good take. That is great defending, so alert.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lewis Skelly. Oh, what has happened here? They want to be quick to recover this. It's Kane! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Kane really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Alexander-Arnold, and here's Saka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lewis Skelly promptly onto that, and that is that. Rice. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here, and he was alert to it. Saliba. And it's Camavinga.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be...
And there's the shot!
Kane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Threads one in. It's a promising position. He's found the way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played out wide. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewis Skelly. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. So much time and space here. Now, who's going to be... Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! And a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Zaire Emery duly reaps his reward. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the... Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily...
Terrific effort! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that was vital.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Kane. Palmer. He's found a way through. Palmer! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
France are already two behind. Awful start. Palmer. Taken back almost at once. And it's made its... And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Olise. Great chance! Palmer. In with the challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. England have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim. Great chance! Bellingham. Now it's Kane. That has not gone well. Hernandez. Hernandez making good progress. Some good work on the right flank here. And the counter is on. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Maguire. Dunk. And it's Palmer. It's Bellingham. Palmer. Oh, this looks sharp. He is through here. And this is Kane. He's got away. Olise. Oh, they could break here. Zaire Emery. Mbappe. Now it's Barcola. Barcola! And he's found the net! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Terrific save by Manuel. Cleared without hesitation. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Dunk makes the interception. It's a promising position.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's had it taken off him. Barcola. Dunk cuts out the pass. Maguire. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. And here's Gallagher. Brilliantly cut out. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Poor robust challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
On time, excellent interception. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Barcola. Olise. Zaire Emery. Oh, super ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are.
And a chance! Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's burst through! Now, can they get him away? Picked out, goes for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Palmer is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Olise. Now it's Zaire Emery. Pinches it off him. Zaire Emery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maguire, Gallagher. Now it's Saka, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Aims beyond the shot a goal! Of course! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the through ball. Look at the... Tries a shot! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be...
Oh, he's been caught in chance! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good...
And the keeper's given it away. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. Bellingham. Passes short and sharp. He's in a great position here. Oh, just is having a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Saka deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Maguire. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the chance for a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's not an especially good pass, that. 75 minutes played. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. France are looking to break at pace. Olise has the space to scheme. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defend.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Yellow or red? It is red.
Substitution for England.
France are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Palmer coming on the field.
Ended up in no man's land.
Number 18, Watkins. Number 47, Phil Foden.
Deftly away. Just eases him off the ball. He's picked his way through. And here's Watkins. Now it's Mbappe. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Here's found the way, goes for the shot! And that is wildly off target.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
And he's been shifted off it. And he's going to be disappointed with that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run. And
that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Solanke, Gallagher concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Yep, it's a corner.
a moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. And here's Elise. Oh, nice touch. Watkins. And it's Gallagher. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Dunk, brimming with confidence. No doubt an awful lot's going to be expected of him.
Well, he's been turning in some very strong performances at the heart of that defence, Peter. He's actually achieved a level of dominancy by the way in which he can deal with all types of opponents. Very impressive.
That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi plays it short. It's a good look. Getting up there! And he scores! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Now it's Haaland. And this is Messi. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? In he goes again. And he's stuck it away. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do, but...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. No, not quite.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Hernandez. Mbappe. Quarter of an hour played. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Japan are looking to break at pace. Caicedo. Might be danger here. Now this could be... Shot, surely! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A case now of complete control. Big chance! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to count.
Zielinski! And That has faded wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Caicedo, that's destined for the flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Zielinski, Koundé, that has not gone well. Van Belten, Hernandez, and the keeper's got it again. Van Belten, Dunk, and it's Koundé. Van Belten. 15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe, he's got away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! And again! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Akçakolu. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. They're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's found a way through. And he plays one through. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance. Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Haaland going like a man possessed at the moment. Takes on his marker. Mbappe. Messi driving on and making good progress. Delivered in. That's a decent clearance. And it's Koundé.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And Koundé. Not the most convincing of passes. Dunk, very much a player of the moment. Now it's Haaland. Rodri. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Here is the first touch of the second half. And it's Caicedo. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Akanji. And it's Caicedo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Caicedo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that. And
Chance! And he's managed to get free. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. Nicely worked. Oh, that's nice. Threads one in. Ferran Torres. Back to Kolu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zielinski. Pressing high and with purpose. Dunk. And Koundé. Looking for the run. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Oh, good spread.
that's positional goals. The utilisation of...
Decent chance! Oh, terrific save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Caicedo. Dunk makes the interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Delivery from Mbappe. Hernandez. And he was quick to react. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Haaland gets on his bike and on the move. Zielinski. Haaland tries one from range. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Zielinski. Forced to go back. And that was very necessary. Ferran Torres. Back to Kolu. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 86 minutes is number 6, Zielinski.
Zielinski. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Ferran Torres. Now it's Zielinski. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Now it's Kane. Zielinski. He's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when...
Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Picked out, brilliant chance for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Chance, surely! And he's found the net! And look who it is! He leads the way, he leads the way again! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
So much time and space. Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, now it's a race for the ball, and that should get the job done. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. His position was perfect. So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for the run. And it's Zielinski. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. He's rising! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 15, Lionel Messi.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. There's the crossfield. And it's Ruben Neves. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Messi's cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Koundé. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Driven in. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. He's had it taken off him, and he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Zielinski. Approaching the half-hour mark. Ruben Neves. Zielinski. Camavinga. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Zielinski. Milan have a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Zielinski on a strong run here. Showing good feet. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Haaland. Real chance! And there's a goal. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Messi. And here's Ferran Torres. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
This looks promising. Now it's Ferran Torres. Nicely spread. Messi. Fernandez. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Messi. Has a look up and delivered. He leaps for it! And no mistake! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
The goal scorer, number 22, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Mbappe does well to get it back. Threads one in. Haaland! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tries to get it clear. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Van Dijk. And it's Zielinski. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. Zielinski. He's found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, what a mistake! And he's running through, big chance, and the shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Ruben Neves.
Manchester are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. No, he's not getting past him there. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Haaland looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Look at the space here. Oh, shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ferran Torres is fouled. And it's Fernandez. Zielinski gets on his bike and on the move. And he's picked it up out wide. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 67 minutes is
How many? Just how many?
Erling Haaland.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pinches it off him. Driving on and making good progress. Shot could be on. Now it's Mbappe. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that. Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And here's Ferran Torres.
Milan are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Camavinga. Jimenez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away. Chance! Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a tidy finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Van Dijk. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And here's Haaland. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played in, and the keeper beats it away. And he's decided to go for it. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake, I think.
He's going for goal!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, that is a great stop! Keeper always had the measure of that. It's just beyond his reach. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Is there any... Can he finish? You've got to be quick to recover this.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the ball is out of play. Fernandez. And Fagioli. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Rodri has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Oh, that's just unbelievably naive.
And we're done. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We are just getting started. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! And he can thump it away. Takes a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and...
Great chance! Haaland! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! How very smart. He just got it right.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mohamed Salah. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Neymar. Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there. Driving on and making good progress. Spread to the right. And that's a good-looking ball. Mbappe. Lovely feet. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Hernandez. And it's slung out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
McAllister did well to stay calm there. And here's Haaland. He's having a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Jorginho cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Jorginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Jorginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out wide. And it's Hernandez. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And Messi! And no mistake. And that for him is goal number 10. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Haaland ploughing. Oh, what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gol! Ha segnato al 36esimo minuto, numero 15. Messi!
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And claimed it back swiftly. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Haaland! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Real chance!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Neymar with the clearance. Oh, that's a fine interception. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Schlotterbeck, McAllister, and he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Mbappe making good progress. Koundé. Dunk. Chance for a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Manchester really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then. Can he finish? Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Manchester certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Manchester have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
McAllister. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, now there's the shot! That's another chance! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
McAllister. Oh, some tackle that. And this is Messi. Messi. Shoots! Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Neymar. That ball looks a good one. It's Salah! He's got a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Segnato al 55esimo minuto, numero 15.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. And he's got the beating of his man. He's found some... Tries a shot! And a neat finish! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 21.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. McAllister. And it's made its way to him. And a chance! Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Messi! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So we've reached the hour mark.
È di 80.607 spettatori.
And it's Van Bauten. That's good running with the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Van Bauten simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
And here's Haaland. Now he's off and running. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Knocks it into space. Oh, that was vital.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. McAllister plays it long. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Tries one from range. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Manchester really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Van Bauten. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. He is starved of space and time. Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Could move up a gear here. Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Koundé running with the ball. Koundé. Oh, this is a decent chance! He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Milan making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Il numero 19. Il numero 16.
Now it's Messi. Haaland. And he's found a way past. And the finish! Goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Ha segnato all'80° minuto. Numero
Rodri.
9.
And he's intervened well there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. Messi goes for a shot! That is a crunching tackle. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Shot a goal! And he steered it beyond the post. He has found the way through.
Great feat, that.
And he shoots! And it's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Ha segnato all'88° minuto. Numero 21.
Milan get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Mohamed Salah is herring after that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Il quarto uomo indica 6
That's
minuti
been
di
cut out,
recupero.
well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe is fouled. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! No, that's just wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Schlotterbeck. Now Van Dijk. Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One.